Good morning, John. I hope you're well. I'm just going to provide you with this brief update to let you know where we are in terms of the job. Half the service has been complete. We're yet to replace the engine oil and filter. That's because we need to drain the engine oil to get the gearbox off. And the timing belt job has been complete, and I'm pleased to say that everything inside here was absolutely in order. You can't really see much now because we've got all the covers and the belt, the auxiliary drive belts back on, but everything that is normally worn out on a 360 on the front of the engine is absolutely fine. Someone in the past had actually replaced the tensioner bearings with Head Engineering tensioner bearings, so really happy with the way that job's gone and the condition of the front of the engine. The only thing that we found there's a missing P-clip, which I've taken the liberty of ordering so that we can get that coolant hose there attached to the chassis properly down at the bottom there, but that's going to be relatively inexpensive. So next job is to get the gearbox out. So we've started to remove some of the bits and pieces on the top of the engine here. The frame needs to come out. We need to take the exhaust silencer off. Let's take the bumper off. And then the frame comes out, and then we can unbolt the gearbox and slide it back. Don't need to remove it completely, just move it back a little bit so we can get access to the front of the engine. One of the things that I do want to talk to you about is over here on the top of the fuel tank though. So if I just come around here, you can see here, this is the fuel tank. You've got one on each side. That's the top of the pump there. And obviously that's the top of the pump there. And you can see here we've got some rodent damage. So somebody's been having a nice little bite out of this this fuel pump here, and you can see that it's fuel pipe, sorry. It's actually a fuel vapor pipe. It's the fuel vapors come off the top of the fuel level up through this pipe here and that one there, and then they go into this. There's a bar behind here called a disserator, and then it flows back in, the actual liquid flows back into the tank there. So someone's been eating away at this. If I just come in there, you can see that it's wet and damp with fuel vapors, and it absolutely stinks standing here. We've got to replace this. I've ordered it. It's a critical safety thing here. We've got the exhaust manifold just here. If I'd have known that this was like this, I wouldn't have driven the car, and well, I'm not going to drive the car again until this pipe's been replaced. It's really dangerous. So got one on order. They are expensive for what they are. They're 150 quid plus VAT. There'll be no charge to fix. It just twists out and clips at the other end. But let me know if you don't want to go ahead with that. It's fine. I can complete the job without test driving the car. And it's on your risk if you want to take the car away as it is. But as I say, there's no labour to fit it, and you'd have to buy the pipe anyway. So hopefully you're okay with that. Anyway, otherwise we're going to crack on with getting this gearbox back, and provide you an update in a few hours to let you know what's going on inside that bell housing. Any questions, give me a shout. Thanks.